Hey everybody, Instagram Live, it's Karen, how are you? I'm in my car because a lot of people are telling me they can't hear my audio when I'm not in my car. I don't know why. So let me know if my audio is weird right now. Would you please tell me? If you can't hear me, would you please tell me? I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with it. Anyway, it seems to be fine when I'm in my car, but when I'm not in my car, I have weird audio. I'm hoping it doesn't mean I need a new phone. I hope it means that I need to sit in my car. Oh, good. Thank you for telling me it's good. Courage to Change, July 9th. Let's do it. Life is a package deal. It is not enough to look only at the parts we like. It is necessary to face the whole picture so that we can make realistic choices for ourselves and stop setting ourselves up for disappointment. Living with alcoholics, many of us cope with an ever-shifting situation in which our sense of reality changes from one minute to the next. We adapted by taking whatever part of reality suited us and ignoring the rest. Again and again we were devastated because reality didn't go away just because it was ignored. Our lives will remain unmanageable as long as we pretend that only half of the truth is real. That's why sharing is such an important Al-Anon tool. When we share with other members about what is really going on, we cut through our denial and anchor ourselves in reality. While it may be difficult to face certain facts, when we allow ourselves to confront them, we cease to give our own denial and power to devastate us at every turn. Today's reminder, I can't cope with something unless I acknowledge its reality. When I'm willing to look at the whole picture, I take the first step towards a more manageable life. And then Henry David Thoreau has a quote here. Quote, "If you have built castles in the air, your work need not be lost. That is where they should be. Now put foundations under them." End quote. Well, I like this reading. This really explains a lot of reasons why I send people to Al-Anon and they say, I don't like it. I'm not going back. I don't like it. These people don't understand. You know, they don't get it. They're so negative. Whatever it is. I hear that all the time. I always tell people, when I tell people, you've seen it in my comments, I tell people, go to Al-Anon and go to at least, go for 5 times before you decide. Actually, you need to go for about 10 times. Go for 5 times before you decide you hate it. Don't go once. Because just what this reading says, the denial, right? The denial and rationalization of what's really happening in your life. You go to Al-Anon and it's like, uh-oh, these people are going to rip the bag right off my head, right? I can't stay in denial if I talk about this stuff out loud. I can't stay in denial and rationalize what's happening in my world if these people see me every day, right? That's why a lot of people get afraid of Al-Anon, because they're not quite ready to honestly look at what's happening. It's so hard. It's so painful. I mean, it is so hard. I remember I had someone tell me, you know what, this is what's really going on here. And I was like, no, I don't want to hear this anymore. I don't want to hear this anymore. It's too painful. I don't think I can do what you're asking me to do. And it was a therapist at the time. It wasn't a therapist. It was a psychiatrist. And, and he said, you're going to have to, you're already going to Al-Anon. You already know what to do, right? You actually are going to have to do it. You're actually going to have to do it. And I didn't want to do it. Not because, I don't know why. What is that? It's because I love the other person so much. I didn't want them hurting. I didn't think I could bear it. I didn't think I could bear really looking at the truth, and then putting a firm boundary down and stopping the enabling that I was doing. It just seemed so unbearable. I don't know. A lot of my own issues, for sure. But what I do know, I was able to do that. It was hard. Hardest thing I ever did in my life. I'm also a recovering alcoholic addict. And I'll tell you this, stopping helping the person I love because it was killing them was harder for me than stopping drinking and using drugs. It was harder. It was harder to say, I love you so much. I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you have your own God and your own experience, and whatever happens, happens. And I actually have to do it every day still, right, with this person because they're very sick. And it's one of those people. I think it's when it's your kid. If you're a parent, you would die. You would throw yourself in front of a car to save your child. You would do anything. So it's not normal to walk away or to say enough, and I don't know if I could have done it if I thought it was for me. If I thought, well, I'm saying enough because I need to take care of myself. No, I couldn't have done that. The reason I was able to do it, and I battled to do it every day, is because I was told, and I see it very clearly in the experience that I have, that it's the only way the other person has a chance. It's the only way she's going to have a chance to survive. Then I can do it. Okay, I can do it then. But I have to see that my behavior, my, God, did I get off the reading too far? If I can't face the reality, the truth of what's really happening, I can't be helpful. I'm in the illness with someone because they're already in the illness, right? And going to meetings or even doing this with you guys makes me say it out loud, makes me admit that this is really not good. And if things are going to change for you, they have to start with me, right? They have to start with me. It has to. The most loving thing that you can do for someone who's suffering is to let them go. It's the most loving thing. Now, if you told me that I had to do it because it was going to save me, I wouldn't do it. Because I'll sacrifice everything. I'll sacrifice everything. Sorry, I was waving off somebody that's trying to walk up to the car and talk to me. I guess I look like I definitely am not the person you want to talk to right now because, this is such an important point. I just locked my car doors. Get away from me. I don't have any money, right? I just... Oh my God, I say that I do this in my car so I don't have distractions, and then I'm in my car and I got distractions. Oh my God, it's always something. So this is a really important reading, and I really think this is why people don't want help, or they think they don't need help, right? That's why people go to Al-Anon and they're there for 10 minutes and they go, nope, not for me. It's because it's too scary. And I am what I'm trying to say in this whole vlog here is I honor that. I know how scary it is. I know how hard it is. And if I was doing it for myself, I don't think I could do it. But because it's for her, and I know it's the only loving, and it's the last thing possible. I've tried everything else. And it's really the most loving thing I can do. I like my friend Carol says, call me, text me, but you can no longer come home in person until you are sober. Yeah. I know, it's terrible. Those kind of words are it's just the hardest. I don't know. I think that's why the fellowship is such an important thing, because you only know that kind of pain is if you've had to do that kind of pain. I can't sit across from a frickin' therapist and talk about this and have them shake their head. Oh yes, that must be very hard. You know what? Fuck you. You have no idea how hard it is. But in Al-Anon, I can sit across from people and they know how hard it is. That's the difference, right? People that know this is the hardest thing you'll ever do in your life. It's the most loving thing you can do for someone else and yourself, is to say, the reality of this situation is not the way I think it is or the way I'd like it to be. The fact is that you are very ill and you need help. And until you get help, I am unavailable. I love you, right? And I will help you get help when you're ready. But until then, no, I don't have any money. No, you can't sleep on my couch. No, you can't take a shower here. No, you can't borrow my car. No, I'm not giving you money. No, I'm not buying you cigarettes. I love you. Good luck. That is like fucking advanced. And you have to have a group of people around you that know that kind of grit to support you. A therapist with a kind ear, is nice, but nothing like people in Al-Anon. But you're going to have to get honest. You're going to have to get honest about what's really going on. And you're going to have to say it out loud. Something about saying it out loud makes it real. So secrets make us sick. So get to Al-Anon, get to Nar-Anon, find someone to help. And happy birthday, Bradley. What a blessed day. Please pray for my friend Carol's grandson, Bradley. He has brain cancer and is undergoing treatments right now, and he can use prayer. The family can use prayer, as well as his mother and father. And I'm constantly praying for Bradley. What a sweet soul on this planet. And children, sick children, it's tough. That's a tough one. Thank God that you are available for him, you and your husband. We're going to all pray. Prayer works.